Welcome to English Simple Learn.
Hey everyone, welcome back to English Simple Learn. I'm Mike.
And I'm Sarah. We're super excited to have you here for another fun and useful English podcast.
That's right. Here we make English simple, practical, and part of your daily life.
Before we start, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to our channel.
Yeah, it really helps our channel grow, and it lets you know when we post new lessons.
Okay, so today's topic is something we all do, every single day. We're talking about daily routines and how to describe your day in English.
You'll learn how to talk about waking up, eating breakfast, going to work or school, relaxing, and much more.
We'll break it into 10 parts, each with examples and a short dialogue. Ready?
Let's get started.
So let's begin with the morning. How do we start our day?
We usually say, I wake up at, or I get up at. Remember, wake up means you open your eyes, and get up means you actually leave the bed.
That's a great point. You can also say, I brush my teeth, I take a shower, I get dressed, and I have breakfast.
Let's hear a short dialogue about a morning routine.
Hey, Mark. What time do you usually wake up?
Around 6:30 a.m. I try to start my day early.
Wow, that's early. I usually get up at 7:30.
I like having some quiet time before work. I make coffee and read the news.
That sounds nice. I just grab breakfast and rush to get ready.
Yeah, mornings can be crazy sometimes.
Breakfast is one of my favorite parts of the day.
Same here. You can say things like, I have coffee and toast for breakfast, or I eat eggs and fruit.
Some people skip breakfast, but it's a great way to start your day with energy.
Let's listen to another short example.
Good morning, Tom. What are you having for breakfast today?
Just some cereal and milk. I'm in a hurry.
I made pancakes. Want some?
Oh, that sounds delicious. But I have to leave soon.
You should at least have some juice. It's healthy.
Okay, one glass of juice before I go.
After breakfast, most people go to work or school.
Right. You can say, I go to work by bus, or I drive to school.
Also, remember verbs like leave, arrive, and start. For example, I leave home at 8 a.m.
Let's hear how that sounds in real life.
Hey Emma, how do you get to work?
I take the subway. It's fast and easy.
Lucky you. I drive, and traffic is always terrible.
Oh no! What time do you leave home?
Around 7:30, but I still get stuck every day.
Maybe you should try taking the train instead.
Once you arrive, you can say, I start work at 9 a.m., or my classes start at 8:30. It's a simple but important way to describe the beginning of your day.
That's right. And you can add more details to make it sound natural. For example, I get to the office a little early to make coffee, or I review my notes before class starts.
Oh, that's a great example. It's always nice to include small actions that show your routine, not just the time you start.
Exactly. You can also describe what you do once you begin your work or studies. Sentences like, I check my emails, I attend meetings, or I take notes in class are super useful.
And remember, if you're talking about a regular routine, use the simple present tense, like I work, I study, I write, or I read.
Yes. Those small grammar details make your sentences sound more natural.
All right. Let's listen to a conversation that shows how people use these phrases in real life.
Morning, Mia. How's your day going?
Pretty good. I just finished checking my emails.
Nice. I have a meeting in 10 minutes.
I'll join that meeting too. We're discussing the new project, right?
Exactly. Let's grab some coffee before it starts.
Great idea. I definitely need caffeine today.
Ah, lunchtime. Everyone's favorite part of the day. It's that moment when you can finally take a break, relax, and enjoy some good food.
Totally. After a busy morning, lunch is the perfect time to recharge your energy. You can say, I have lunch at noon, or I eat lunch with my coworkers.
Right. Some people prefer eating at a restaurant, while others bring lunch from home. You can also say, I usually bring my lunch to work, or I go out with my friends for lunch.
And don't forget, you can use different verbs too, like grab lunch, order takeout, or meet someone for lunch. They all sound very natural in everyday English.
Exactly. It's also a great time to socialize, talk about your day, or just enjoy some quiet time alone.
That's true. So, let's listen to a short conversation between two friends making lunch plans.
Hey Ben, where are you going for lunch?
I'm heading to the new cafe around the corner.
Oh, the one with the salads?
Yeah. They're really good and healthy.
Mind if I join you?
Of course not. Let's go together.
After lunch, we usually go back to work or study. The afternoon can feel a bit slower, right? That's when many people start to feel tired or sleepy.
Yes, definitely. But it's also the time when you can get a lot done if you stay focused. You can say, I work until 5, or I study until 3 in the afternoon. Those are simple and very common ways to talk about your schedule.
Exactly. And if you want to describe what you do in the afternoon, you can say things like, I have a few meetings, I answer emails, or I do my homework.
That's a great tip. You can also mention how you feel during that time, like, I feel tired after lunch, or I like to take a short coffee break in the afternoon. It makes your sentences sound more natural.
Nice. And when you finish your work or study, you can say, I finish work at 5, or I'm done for the day. Both are super useful and sound natural in everyday conversations.
I agree. It's those small expressions that make your English sound fluent and real.
Absolutely. All right, let's hear a short dialogue about what people usually do in the afternoon.
Hey Paul, are you busy this afternoon?
Yeah, I have a few meetings and a report to finish.
Sounds like a long day.
It is, but I like staying productive.
Do you take coffee breaks?
Always. Coffee keeps me alive in the afternoon.
Now it's time to go home. Finally, the day is almost over. That's such a nice feeling, right?
Yes, it's the moment when you can leave work or school behind and just relax. You can say, I get home at 6 o'clock, or I arrive home in the evening. Both mean the same thing, but get home is more common in daily conversation.
That's a great point. You can also describe how you feel when you get home. For example, I'm tired, I feel hungry, or I'm happy to be home.
Exactly. And once you're home, everyone has a different routine. Some people like to change into comfortable clothes right away. Others go for a walk, play with their kids, or start cooking dinner.
You can also use phrases like, I take a shower, I rest for a bit, or I check my messages. These are small actions, but they're very common in English conversations.
That's true. Talking about what you do after work helps you sound natural when describing your daily life.
Totally. All right, let's hear what happens when two friends talk about getting home after a long day.
Hey, Daniel. You look tired. Long day?
Very long. I just got home from the office.
What do you usually do when you get home?
First, I take a shower and then cook dinner.
Sounds relaxing. Do you watch TV after?
Sometimes. Or I read before going to bed.
Dinner is a great time to relax and talk with family or friends. It's one of those moments in the day when you can slow down and enjoy good food and good company.
Yes, it's also the perfect time to share how your day went, talk about plans for tomorrow, or just laugh together. You can say, I have dinner at 7, or we eat together every night.
Right. You can also describe what you eat, like, I usually have rice and chicken, or we sometimes order pizza on weekends. Adding these details makes your English sound more natural.
That's true. You can also use different verbs. Instead of always saying eat, try have dinner, cook dinner, or make dinner. They all sound natural in English conversations.
Great tip. Huh. And don't forget, dinner isn't only about food. It's about connection. It's a time to relax, talk, and maybe even laugh about something funny that happened during the day.
Absolutely. So let's listen to an example of a dinner conversation and learn how people naturally talk during this moment.
Dinner smells amazing. What did you cook?
Just some pasta with vegetables.
It looks delicious. Do you want some help setting the table?
Sure, thanks. Could you grab the glasses?
Of course. I love when we cook together.
Me too. It's my favorite part of the evening.
After dinner, it's time to relax. You've worked, studied, and been busy all day. Now it's finally your moment to take it easy and do something you enjoy.
Right. You can say, I watch TV, I listen to music, or I play games. These are all great examples of how people spend their evenings.
Some people like to spend time with family. Others prefer to stay quiet and read a book. You can say, I read before bed, or I talk to my family in the living room.
And for those who love learning new things, the evening can also be a great time to study. You can say, I review my notes, or I watch a lesson online.
Exactly. Or if you want to practice English, you can say, I watch English videos on YouTube.
Like English Simple Learn.
Hey Mia, what are you watching tonight?
Just a comedy show. I love relaxing after dinner.
That sounds nice. I'm reading a book instead.
Oh, that's good too. I'm trying to read more.
Reading helps me disconnect from my phone.
True. We all need that sometimes.
And finally, bedtime. The end of the day. A moment everyone looks forward to after a long day of work or study.
That's right. You can say, I go to bed at 10 o'clock, or I fall asleep around 11. These are common ways to talk about when you go to sleep.
You can also describe what you do before sleeping. For example, I brush my teeth, I wash my face, or I change into my pajamas. These are all part of most people's nightly routines.
Some people like to relax before bed. You can say, I read a book before sleeping, or I listen to calm music. It helps your brain slow down and prepare for rest.
Others like to watch something light, maybe a short show or a video. You can say, I watch a movie before bed, or I watch a YouTube video.
Just try not to stay up too late. You can say, I usually go to sleep early, or I'm a night owl if you like to stay up.
Oh yes. Night owl means someone who sleeps late, while early bird is someone who wakes up early.
Nice tip. And don't forget, you can also talk about how you feel, like, I'm so tired, I'm ready to sleep, or I can't wait to go to bed.
Perfect. So, let's close our episode with one last example. A simple conversation about bedtime routines.
What time do you usually go to bed, Jake?
Around 11 p.m., but I scroll on my phone too much.
Me too. I try to read before sleeping now.
That's a great idea. It helps you relax.
Yeah, I sleep better when I don't look at screens.
Same here. Good night, Emma.
Good night, Jake.
And that's it for today's episode of English Simple Learn. We hope you enjoyed learning how to talk about your daily routine in English. Remember, practice these phrases every day to make English a natural part of your life. And don't forget, leave a comment below telling us what your daily routine looks like. Hit like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you don't miss our next podcast. Thanks for listening, everyone. See you next time on English Simple Learn.